I want you to know,
ndinoda kuti muzive
for you to have this power in your church,
kuti uve nesimba iri muchechi menyu.
first of all,
Chekutanga
you must be born again.
unofanira kubarwa patsva,
You must be filled with Holy Spirit.
unofanira kuzadzwa namweya
And
mutsvene,
you must fear God.
unofanira kutya Mwari,
And you must have the love of God.
unofanira kuva nerudo rwaMwari.
When you have the love of God,
Ukava nerudo rwaMwari,
the love of Jesus
rudo rwaJesu
in you,
imauri,
then you love people
woda vanhu
through the love of God.
kubudikidza nerudo rwaMwari.
When you have a love in your assembly,
Kana pane rudo pasangano
then you
penyu,
don't fight one another.
musingarwisani,
And you refrain yourself from fornication and adultery.
mbobva pachina dzose dzisina kururama.
And if you do that,
Mukaita izvozvo,
the power of God will continue in your church.
simba raMwari rinofamba muchechi menyu.
And the key is to pray with the love of God.
Chinhu chihombe kunamata nerudo rwaMwari.
When you do that,
Mukaita izvozvo,
don't talk rubbish words in your church.
musataure zvakashata pachechi penyu,
Don't enjoy gossiping.
musataure makuhwa.
Fear God.
Ityai Mwari.
When you do that,
Mukaita izvozvo,
this power you are feeling here
simba iro muri kunzwa pano
will go with you from this conference.
richaenda nemi kubva pano,
It will go with you from this conference.
rinoenda nemi kubva pano.
And you must not afraid. Don't be afraid.
Musatye
As when you go,
kana maenda,
don't be afraid
musatye
to put in action
kuzviita,
the power of God.
kuratidza simba raMwari.
Believe God.
Tendai Mwari,
Put in action.
zviratidzei,
Do it.
zviitei,
Heal the sick.
poresai vanorwara,
Cast the demon.
budisai madhimoni,
All of you.
mese,
All of you.
mese,
All of you.
mose,
More. Raise your hands now. Pray.
simudzai maoko enyu.
Shoromokota. Werunamokwe. Kuyaisa. Kumoitora. Waburukote. Unorepo. Na uhumwelete. Utari wakone. Sere uramukwe. Tinawarimote. Mushungwarane. Tukwembere yarume. Tongwere viri arusamo. Tukushaira huramokwete. Kunamorosai kunamchekwete. The Lord is saying, don't criticize the work of God. Don't talk bad about your church. Fear God. Fear God.
Ityai Mwari,
Don't talk bad about your church.
musataure zvakashata pamusoro pechechi yenyu,
Don't talk bad about your leadership.
musataure zvakashata pamusoro pevatungamiriri.
Forgive one another.
Regereranai,
And this power,
iri simba iri,
and this power
simba iri
will be with you.
richava nemi.
Moreya shaka unamote, trauka mapa hapetesa, nyukurareta kuna husawa, mushomwene kuna ukapunande, mayaru mopetene, kumonza itawa, mwene romela kutai kuna mfoneshere, rumanza ito kumaterera kamapria Solomon. You need to have a time of prayers in your church. Don't spend time just singing a chorus. You must spend more time in prayers in your local churches. And this power will be with you.
Musapedze nguva muchingoimba makorasi, iwai nenguva yakareba yekunamata. Simba iri richava nemi.
Shokwenaya kumaswari tamokwe, taiwa mukfona chakanirisai urnepe. Kuna mandhari kumofunaka ito wairamu nanga hukushimeli bota ndiye rarunai kunzamuneso kushamone tianawo na uwambenela kunetuafai nuhusha kumatoroweri yanga mwele uranelela kuneri arimone manana. In your local church, respect one another. If God uses a young girl or uses an elder, don't despise him. If God uses someone whom you don't trust, just believe. If God uses him but you don't like the person, but if God anointing him, don't despise. Accept the gift of God in your church. Don't despise one another. Allow God to use anybody, even someone whom you don't like. Let God use them. Shumati warene kaumati bata mashimoko nuwatama na kumakufacha itumari kweme morionda katsitata wa mumwete nduwasa mumwete shimungu mwari wanzamu toko fomo chaira tamaha manene ungwaina kumwenyene seta uwo umwahiri napa kusoperia revhemirisae rikene murupanane ripota ina havurnene. Respect one another. Respect one another in your local church. Respect one another in your local church. Respect everybody. Respect everybody. Don't talk bad about other brothers and sisters. Ramushukuna serewa tama mbok benenena. Njawuramo kufuna wasa. Kawa moko feme nyako apasianga mumwe. Timba munu kunespata kona kashama nupate rekuna mokwene. God doesn't think the way you think. God is God. God is God. God is God. There are some people you think they are bad, to God they are good. There are some people you criticize, you think these are ordinary people, but to God they are important. Shamamone, kutawama me, tumukufana wa shamane, amanotma rahaba peketina gospata inyere. Uremene kata umbutu masamanele, rahotamnaka fomoshkata wa ramumeni. Married people, if God begin to use your wife, support her. If God begin to use your husband, support him. Moshemoneta, marwate mone, umushikwate, ferevari paka petenda ndia, penekatura paka peketa niwari peshimalana. The people whom you hate, God love them. The people who you think they are bad people, to God they are good people. Masipata wa shimonete, urambizikata ukatebere kutamufumena, shakamuni katamurepete kutabere pakumasetiano. You are not God. Leave everything in the hands of God. Don't spend your time despise this, despise. You are not God. Leave everything in the hands of God. Emoshumuneto kunamurapa hapa munenza usha. Tindendere kurama kufana usubai tu mshakanala. Rama pepe sata nene kurufona mshiku tata walele nane. Kulamulende turu pangwa shaka pitene kando wapele. Don't steal. Don't allow the spirit of stealing, spirit of telling lie. It must get out from your family. Be honest. Sharibana atuba petu nasa taitupa neshe kurama lapa naga turupai tuka mfomo nyiga tuwa melera kwa amurupake sinano. Shekelelana pukuta inda hopete nere rikanzuna kushamupe kanere basya tirpa kupata resene utugare. Don't listen to the voice of the devil, despiser. Don't listen to the voice of the devil, the accuser. Your accuser is the devil. He always accuses you. He always says you are a sinner. God cannot use you. You are a sinner. Don't listen to the voice of your accuser. Listen to the voice of God. Nyaurepa samanibu kupani shukwa tamala rawenu mumpusa mopete ni yaurufana ethanatu kumeshi kutawa moli kwa masemo rawa melanuka mofo meti arama kumeshi wakala papani wanana. People, God is God. God is God. People is people. Don't never try to be God, to be like you. God is like you. God is God. He doesn't think the way you think. Ramapenta kushipu takonte tawa ma muropeleka na ushua kukwenelela na umena. Kumaturuaina, kuramaturuaine, tabutama mene, kurabasene. Despising one another is causing church to be weak. Despising other people in the church. Choosing the people whom you like and people whom you don't like. God is not like that. God loves everybody, even the people whom you despise. Shawelanu, maswarama, mopesha mumwe, tamuranga opeta kurarama mechi wako mosi banana kutamelela nduko shi heri napa kubanana. Your accuser, he keep on saying you are not healed. You are not healed. Because of this, because of this, because of 60, because doctor said this, doctor this, your accuser causing you to keep your sickness. Your accuser, he is speaking wrong voice to you. Refuse to hear that voice. Hear the voice of the Lord. Hear the voice of healing. Hear the voice of anointing, of